miles an hour. Well, we started April yesterday, and this is what a snapshot of a typical April will be. You know, there's no such thing as typical in terms of weather. We always have these kind of peaks and valleys and extremes, but our normal high goes from the mid-60s into the low and mid-70s by month's end. The normal low gets up to about 50 by the end of the month. A typical April, about 3¼ inches of rain and snowfall. There's technically 0.1 listed there. We average out a lot of different years. Some years had some snow. A lot of years didn't have any, so that's why there's the 0.1 on there. We don't see anything in the next couple weeks. And we do gain just a little over an hour of daylight by month's end. Here's still some of the frisky wind gusts out there, 15, 20, 25, even 30 miles an hour. We'll stay breezy today and again tomorrow, and I'll show you why in just a second. Here are the current temperatures at 61 in Williamsburg, just about everywhere else, though, in the low to mid to upper 50s, 56 in Petersburg, South Hill, and West Point, also Tappahannock now 55 in Louisa. And we have clear skies now other than a couple of those isolated clouds, but here's this monster storm off the northeastern coast, and what's going to happen is this is actually going to back up a little bit. There's high pressure over this location. It's going to kind of press the storm back a little bit farther south and west. So we have the storm here spinning there. We have an area of high pressure off towards the west, and the atmosphere is trying to balance this out. And once that happens between these two areas of pressure, we get gusty winds. And as this low backs up a little bit tomorrow, it's not going to do anything to decrease the wind. So tomorrow will still be pretty breezy, but you notice over the next 24, 48 hours, this storm actually gets a little bit closer. The only thing it's really going to do other than give us gusty winds is on Saturday, it may throw in a little deck of clouds here, especially east of Richmond. That should be about it. As we go across the rest of the weekend, a little front will be in the area Sunday, not much moisture with that, so a few extra clouds. Our next fairly decent chance of rain looks like it's going to be Tuesday and Wednesday, and even then we're not talking about a huge amount of rain with that system. Colorado State University released their hurricane outlook today. The National Weather Service has one coming up next month. They're forecasting an above average season, 16 named storms, 8 of those hurricanes, and now those 4 be major hurricanes. Now keep in mind, this is a forecast of activity of what may happen. This has absolutely nothing to do with how many storms will make a landfall. A lot of these storms could, a lot of these storms may miss a lot of land masses. So just something to keep an eye on. The fact that we have some warmer than normal Atlantic Ocean water and the fact that there's no El Nino in the Pacific will cause a slightly above average season. Low and mid 60s next couple days. Some extra clouds, though, as we go across the weekend. We'll be near 70 on Sunday, and then low to mid to upper 70s the first half of next week. And then there's just that slight chance for a couple of showers Tuesday into Wednesday of next week.